right. Hello, YouTube. And hello, Facebook. All right, I think we should be good. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I'll give you some time to find me. I know it's not anywhere near my usual time at all. Hope everybody had a good holiday weekend. Those in the U.S. who celebrate the Labor Day. And let me know when you get here. Looks like we're doing good there on Facebook. And there's YouTube. Hey, good morning, Virginia. Hey, Jan. All right, Melanie's here. It's a strange Tuesday around here. I know, live on a Tuesday at noon. I'm so sorry I couldn't join you guys on Friday at noon. This is our Friday project. So if you are in Color Club members, then you know a little bit about it. If you were on the Zoom or if you watched the Zoom replay, you maybe know I've had internet issues like Wi-Fi issues. We actually, we're not getting anywhere near the speed that we paid for. And so it's started this whole big thing with Xfinity where we had them out. We've got a new, that thing that puts the Wi-Fi out. We got a new one of those. They put a new line from the pole to our house. So internet's been weird around here. And then on top of that, we uncovered some major issues on the blog, you guys, like some major issues. And I'm not going to go into the details except for some of you have made comments that your orders seem to process and sometimes time out. And we've been reporting these for a while to our host, internet host, and we've tried some various solutions, but after a deep dive on the logs, we found that there were some real issues. And so it all kind of came to light Thursday when we were in our In Color Zoom, and everything went kind of crazy besides or after that. So just bear with us. It's got me a little bit behind. I'll be honest. I've got Jan and Joyce here, and we're packing and prepping and working on design things and getting thank you cards finished and trying to get all of the Stampin' Sticks out. And Anna and Elena are behind the scenes working on our last call for paper sampler, for the holiday paper sampler. And we're all working really, really hard to get caught up again, but we uncovered such a problem that it ate up days of my time. And so days of my time spent on IT and troubleshooting and internet problems, it really has its effect around here. So just know that I'm going to get caught up. I've got lots of help to get caught up. We're here for you. That's why we're live on Tuesday, because we don't want you to think that we're not here for you, and also to get you all the information of what's going on around here. Live is the best way for me to talk to you guys about what's going on around here, because then I can talk about it, I can answer questions about it, I can give you visual aids, and it can be more of a conversation than a blog post or an email. So let's see here. Thank you for showing up on Tuesday for me. Hey, Ann. Ann says, Tuesday that feels like Monday, right? It's Tuesday that feels like Monday, and we're catching up on Thursday and Friday's work. It's a delight. But the fun part is I get to stamp with you guys. And we're going to do shortcut card sketch number 19. We're going to make this hey card. Yeah, hey. And I'll be saying it all day now. And so this was our kind of warm-up sneak peek card that went in our Humble Home packets to kind of warm you guys up to the idea of the Tractor & Company Stampin' Stick card class. All right, so we're going to make this card. It's a shortcut card sketch number 19. The fun part about my laminated sketches here is, so if you're making multiples of something, or if you're like me, a demonstrator and you're gonna teach or show something. You're gonna repeat it. You're gonna make a project sheet. I love my laminated sketches because then I can just take a simple Expo marker, a dry erase marker, and I can make notes on it for myself or for my team, or if I'm making multiples and I've got my sample here, and then I can put these together, and like for mass production, all the measurements are right there, any modifications that I made. So that's what I did for this one. This is the card we're making. And then I just took my sketch. I'm following this general layout, and these are the new measurements. Of course, my measurements will be on a project sheet for you, a printable project sheet for you as soon as we can get caught up. I don't know, you guys, if that blog post will post today or if it'll post tomorrow. But either way, I'll have a clean recorded video and a project sheet for you. You can get the Kitchen Table Stamper shortcut card sketches at kitchentablestamper.com. And you can just use the side menu to sort by shortcut card sketch and then go and collect each of the sketches. Or if you want to, you can purchase the compiled product. The compiled product is sketches 1 through 20 right now. All right, so we've talked about Tractor & Company and how this was our little thank you card to anybody who bought Humble Home to warm you up to the idea of Tractor & Company. So let me show you the Tractor & Company Stamp and Stick card class, because this is what we'll be doing Thursday, God willing, and the computer tech roller coaster ends. We're going to be doing Stamp and Stick card class on Thursday. It'll be 2 p.m. at Central Time, and we're going to take this packet and we are going to make these cards. All right, so the packets are still available. In fact, we just released them in the store last week, but we didn't make a lot of announcements about it because we were having such trouble on the website. The website's gotten itself has been straightened out with a lot of work from me and Anne and Elena and Brian and everybody pulling together. So now if you've been waiting for this, they are in the store. They've been in the store since last weekend, but go grab a Tractor & Company Stamp and Stick class packet because we make this cards so easy for you. We do all the work so you can just stamp and stick. We can't stamp for you. Stampin' Up! Doesn't let us do that. And if we sticked it for you, then we made the card and you didn't. So this packet, all you need to do is stamp and stick to get these cards. We go through it live. Thursday at 2 p.m. Central is our Stamp and Stick card class time slot. Sometimes we'll do 1 a month, sometimes we'll do 2 a month, but Stamp and Stick card class is a thing. We've done several of these so far. I think this is Stamp and Stick card class number 6, I think. We had our In Color, and then our Jar of Joy and Sweet Jar, and then we had Party Piggy, and then Humble Home, and then Tractor, right? So this is our 6th one. There are class packets available for Humble Home. There are class packets available for Party Piggy, and now we've got class packets for Tractor & Company. How it really works out is the class is about $19. If you need shipping, that's about $6 or $25.95 for the class packet, okay? The packet will include all of your embossing done for you, your designer series paper cut to exactly the right sizes, all the rope that you need, all the ribbon that you need, all the pearls that you need for your hubcaps. It will include liners for your cards, and then all you have to do is stamp and stick. Now we do all the die cutting that we can for you, which means your clouds, your tags, those are all done for you. We don't die cut anything that needs to be stamped. So these 2 stamped tractors, you'll get white cardstock in your packet for those. If you don't want to do tractors, it's okay. I've got some alternatives here to show you. We can do this die cutting for you. So you'll get a tractor and a cart, a tractor and a trailer, all die cut out of 2-tone cardstock in one of your packets. But the rest of your stamping with the Tractor & Company bundle is white cardstock. So you get white cardstock for your stamping, and everything else that we can possibly do for you is done. Your cards are scored, everything's organized in an envelope so that after you stamp it and you stick it, then you can send it. Okay, so that's why we do that for you. All right, so let me show you some alternatives for this. What do you guys think of the Tractor & Company bundle? I thought it was too cute, I can't even. Vicky says, love the tractor set. Thank you, Vicky. Me too. Vicky says, I'm not sure what day it is today. I'm trying. That's how I have to answer that. Ann says, love this card. That little chicken, right? The little chicken and the hey. So if you don't want to do a tractor, that's what we're going to do today. You don't have to use the tractor every time. There's some fun supporting pieces in there that are just too cute. The haystack, the chicken, the corn, the pumpkins, the little banner flag. You can put that little banner flag on everything. I'm going to show you how I multicolor it and put it together. Looks adorable on everything. I'm glad you like it. I love it. The tractor's cute. The chicken sold me on it. All right, so a little bit more about this packet. Now, of course, tractors are going to be the easy stamp selection for this, but we make these packets so that they're very versatile. And then my friend Jan over here will be making and has made amazing alternatives. All right, so if you don't have the tractor, you're like, Marisa, I'm just not gonna invest in a tractor. It's cute. I like seeing what you're doing it, you know, like, then that's awesome. Let me show you some other ways you can do it. Dolores says, my order indicates it's still processing. Okay, I'll go take a look at it, Dolores, and see what's got it hanging up. Elena, I think you're listening because you're adding links for me. So will you see why Dolores North's order might be hung up and still processing? That could be caused by a couple of different things, Dolores. So we'll go take a look right away. Thank you for letting me know. It's just been all the things I don't like to do as a Stampin' business owner has been all the things that have been consuming my week. And so thank you. If anybody else has got their order indicates it's still processing or something's up. Dolores, also, if it was for a class packet, let me tell you that too. If it was for a class packet, we are generally shipping every other Monday and on the 20th of the month. Those are our shipping days. We've started to put that out into all of our products, just so that you guys know, because we can't ship every day. It just puts us, there's not enough of us. Like, I need a mail department, but it puts us off track if we keep picking up little bits of shipping to do on the daily. It's much more cohesive for getting work done if we have shipping days. So that's actually, so if it is for an actual physical product, it might be because it's going out with shipping today or tomorrow. Since Monday was a holiday, we're doing some shipping today, maybe some tomorrow, because we have some thank you cards to finish up too. All right, so that could be one reason why it's still processing. It might be just waiting on us to get to a shipping day. Or it could indicate that something's not completely hashed out in my website. So either way, I totally appreciate you letting me know. Hey, Vicki, Joy's here. Elena's here putting links in the comments if you're looking for links for the Tractor and Company. Donna says, such a cute bundle. Hi, Donna. I'm glad you're here. And Dolores says, no problem. Thank you. I know you're the best. Thank you. I should be thanking you. Thank you for all your support all the time. Donna shared again. Thank you for your support. That is such a great way to bump this channel, to support this business, to maybe you don't have orders for me, maybe your own demonstrator, you have a demonstrator that you love, but if you like, share, subscribe, tune in, keep the comments going while we're live, that's a simple, free way to hugely impact the reach of our broadcasts. So I thank you for that so much. Thank you for sharing. All right, so Nina's got all the thumbs up. Thank you, Nina. All right, Melanie just flew through O'Hare yesterday. That's my backyard, Melanie. Like, it's mostly like a stone's throw away. Did you wave? I'm waving at you. Yeah, Melanie says waves to you from O'Hare. That's a nice close wave. All right, so let me show you some alternatives that you can do with this Tractor and Company packet. The idea of Stamp and Stick is I can't stamp for you. But what we also want to do is leave it so that whatever you decide to stamp will translate to the designs, right? So we work very hard. We think about that as we're designing our packets. We work very hard as we're preparing our packets to show you some alternatives. And then we work very hard to make sure that you can see access to those alternatives. So when you get this packet, you can go back and you can watch the video, you can look at the pictures, you can check out the project sheets. You can, if you get the Stampin' Stick class packet, you get the PDF project sheet. So we really want you to use this. The idea of Stampin' Stick was like that premium experience for busy people who don't want a lot of leftovers, don't want a lot of nonsense. They just want to make really, really gorgeous, like the best cards, but do it simply, right? So you don't want to do tractors, that's okay. Grab your pumpkins. So this little guy here was a paper pumpkin stamp. And this guy here was from the party celebrations. And so just some random sized pumpkins from your stash, or grab a pumpkin set. Remember Pick of the Patch? I loved that bundle. That was a good bundle. That was a really good bundle. And then, so just grab some pumpkins. 'Tis the season, right? These are meant to be kind of harvesty and fun. We cut the tractor for you if you get this packet. So you'll have the tractor to just put together. Put anything you want in the trailer. Here's those same pumpkins. And then here is more sweet pumpkins. All right, and then the cards all come with liners, so you can do as much or as little inside as you want to. And so there's one set. Now this one, I love this one. You got to check out Jan's alternatives on the Craft Social too. If you're not already members of the Craft Social, there's more alternatives on the Craft Social from Jan, or there will be. Did you post them already?
No, they'll be today.
There will be more alternatives to this, because this was our In Color Club too. Now, In Color Club, this is the last time it's going to overlap with Stampin' Stick. We've still got 2 more months of In Color Club, but this will be the last one that overlaps. Here is with Cutest Cow. Is that not just the cutest thing ever? It's got all the elements. It's got the chickens. It's got that kind of farm with the color palette. It's got that harvesty feel. There's a little guy inside. What's moo? Fits right on that tiny tag that's already die cut for you. So grab a different bundle. It is okay. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down here? It's called Tractor and Company Stampin' Stick because it has to be called something. And we use Tractor and Company bundle because I have to use something. But you can take this packet and very quickly, with all the embossing done for you, with all the die cutting done for you, with all the layouts designed for you, the scoring, the cutting, everything all done of your designer series paper and cardstock, whatever bundle you have, you can use this to make fast, over-the-top awesome cards, all right? So then here is the Cutest Cow. Holy cow. And then inside, milk it for all it's worth. All right, so if I convinced you to buy this Cutest Cow bundle, Card Club members, I might have convinced you to. Here's how you keep using that bundle that I already convinced you to buy. You can get a packet and make some cards. All right, here's a little thank you. And inside, the little things you do make such a big difference. And it's got the little and big. Isn't that cute? Okay, anyway, there's our Tractor and Company. So this packet is now in the store, and you can pick it up today. And who knows, if you pick it up today, it might go out with today and tomorrow's mail days. So, all right, then the last thing I want to talk to you guys about and get you in the loop about, this is something that I wanted to talk to you about on Friday, but technical difficulties happen, man. This is our holiday catalog paper sampler. You can get this 3 ways. You can get this just the paper, and that's what it is. It's just the paper. 9 different patterns of, or 9 different packages of paper, 2, 4, 6, 8 packages. Wait, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 packages. You get some of everything in there, and it is $48. All of my prices include shipping, which is always done either Ground Advantage or Priority, which means it also includes tracking, and it also includes up to $100 insurance should you need it, okay? There's 2 more options if you want to join us for the sketch series that's part of this paper sampler. You can join us for the sketch series. It'll be on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, October 10th, October 24th, and November 7th, where we will introduce shortcut card sketches number 21, 22, and 23. All right, so you can get the sampler and sketch series two ways. $73 includes all of your embellishments that we're going to use in the series. So, oh, look at these got loose. Those are part of the paper sampler. We are dividing up those little die cuts for you. If you get paper samplers, you're going to get an assortment of the dies too, or die cuts too. All right, in the PDF sketches and the concierge sketches option, $73 for PDF sketches only. You'll get these streaked dots. You'll get a package of the new linen thread. You guys, these are awesome. We're going to use them today on our card here. The new linen threads are amazing. All right, and you'll get one of each of those embellishments. Plus, you'll get the PDF for shortcut card sketches 1 through 23. So you get the most updated version of that PDF. And then if you want to do with concierge sketches, that's $78, includes all the shipping, all the paper, all the embellishments, plus the laminated sketches 21, 22, and 23. Okay, so that's our paper sampler. Today is the last day to join for that. If you are a Kitchen Table Stamper email subscriber, you have the links, and we'll be sending out a reminder email today, and you'll get them again. If you are not and you want these links to join the paper sampler, you can email Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com and we can email you the links. We can't put the samplers out in the store. This information about the paper sampler is on the blog, so you can go check out the flyer for more details if you're thinking about it. And then the last thing I want to say, really important, is if you want to do the paper sampler but you want to do PayPal or Zelle, those are options. Just email us, Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. Ask us for information on that. We can bill you through PayPal. We'll send you an invoice. Or you can Zelle us, and it's Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com for Zelle, or my phone number, 847-922-6795. All right, so you can totally Zelle us for it, and you can PayPal us. But for PayPal, we'll have to make a request to you, so you have to email me and ask for it. All right, so we're going to get started with our shortcut card sketch number 19, our Hey card. Hey. And we're going to start with A, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I've got crumb cake. And then, now because crafty girls do what they want, we're going to have an A1/2 layer. And this one is also crumb cake. This one is 3 3/4 by 5. Let's go ahead and emboss layer A1/2 and stick it onto layer A, okay? I can put that up there probably. All right, so I've got this little guy right here, brand new embossing folder. It's from the new holiday, the new online exclusive release that'll be available for customer purchase tomorrow. It's also available right now in starter kits. Welcome to our new kitchenettes who have joined the team, maybe to take advantage of pre-order in a starter kit. It's not too late. Today you can still join Kitchen Table Stamper. You know, actually the best way to get there is marisalvarez.stampinup.net and then click join. And you can add all of your pre-order selections right into your starter kit up to $125. And then pay just $99 plus shipping, or plus tax, no shipping. And you can join and get everything first and free before the rush of orders come in after the online exclusives and the catalog launch. All right, so this guy, I forget what this guy's called. I've got it right below me. I'll tell you in a second. This is the new 3D Wumbo embossing folder, and there it gives you, it's really hard to see. So when you get this release of online exclusives and you're like, what is that? This is why I'm holding it so close. It's leaves, little leaves, but they're so little, like when you pull out from it, it looks kind of like a stitchy stripe pattern, like a dash pattern. It's really kind of a neat folder. I'm enjoying it very much. The name of that one, when you're looking for it tomorrow, or for your starter kit, is called Gathering Leaves Embossing Folder. All right, we're going to take our Gathering Leaves and accent our emboss a little bit. I liked this because the pecan pie ink on the leaves, to me, kind of looked like like a weathered wood, a barn door, kind of made kind of a rustic ranch or barn kind of feel, I thought. So that I just did streaks over it, kind of a light hand. You can add more, but you can't take it off. I say that all the time. I don't mind a little bit of the ink in between the leaves, but if you want to keep it really clean and high contrast, then you might just take it slower with a gentle pressure. But when it's dry, it's not quite as dark, and I don't mind the in-between much, especially with this design. I think it looks more like weathered wood that way. All right, so we're going to put A and A1/2 together, and then we'll take a look at our other layers on the sketch. All right, the shortcut card sketch number 19 will be in a free download on the blog. So right now, our description says project details, click here, and coming soon. But later on, either today or tomorrow, depending on how fast we work through, and we've got some other stuff that I have to, other balls I need to juggle today too, but either today or tomorrow, there'll be a link populated in there, and it'll be at the top of kitchentablestamper.com. That's where you can find it. Then there will be a project sheet, a printable PDF project sheet with all the instructions for this particular card. And there will also be the PDF for the sketch if you're interested in collecting it, come in to get it later on. Shortcut card sketch 19 is a shortcut card sketch that's been released already. So you can also already find this on the blog. Just use the search or the categories if you want it right now. And it's also in our Craft Social, which is our Facebook group that's associated with this business page. So you can get that in a couple of different places if you want it. And the project sheet for this card will be available for you later today or tomorrow. All right, let's see. Oh, Donna says beautiful alternatives. Donna says beautiful alternatives. Jan's here with me. My friend Jan does those for us, and I think that they're gold. Hey, Faylene, it's been forever. Oh, I hope you're well too. Hey, Faylene, hey. Hey, Faylene, hey. Okay, enough of that. Let's see here. Let's see, how's our friends on the YouTubes doing? Let's see. Vicky says, I like the alternatives that are always shared with the Stamp and Stick class. I'm glad you like them. I think one of the things that I always wish that I could, if there's a little bit more of myself, I would have done alternatives all along. And then there was no way to get more of myself, but Jan came along. Isn't she amazing? All right, so I've got quite a few pieces of designer series paper here. The sketch calls for B, C, and E. My B, instead of 1/2 by 5 1/4, is 3/4 by 5 1/4. My C is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. Do you see how you make these things your own? You really can just make it your own. You don't have to do it exactly the way that I did it. This is a place to start. Where you finish is going to be your own creative adventure, all right? And if you use the shortcut card sketch and you use your Stampin' Up! Supplies, then we want to see them in the Craft Social, because they all can take on such a different look depending on what products you use and what creative adjustments you make. All right, then we're going to talk about E here. E was 1 1/4 by 3 1/2 on the original sketch. We've got 1 by 3 1/2, and then E1/2, because we're adding 1. So E1/2 is 1/2 by 4. All right, so let's go ahead and glue those down. And then we're going to do some stamping. I like to kind of minimize the pieces I have. Then I have less opportunity to lose them if they're all stuck together. So let's go ahead and glue these all down. There. Now this one I'm going to overlap a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'll put down my fresh freesia layer. And then I'll overlap my flower layer. I think it's starting now to take on instead of just barnyard or farm. Hey, it's starting to take on a little bit of a cowgirl glam here, I think, with that fresh freesia and the flower pattern. Now these guys, we can't glue them down yet because I gotta, well, you know what, let me show you my die cutting first, then but I can put them together. So, see, the fun part about that is now if I lose one, I lose both. But we're just gonna pop that across there. Let me show you some die cutting I did before we do some stamping. I love this, another product that you can get either right now in a starter kit or tomorrow when the online exclusives and the catalog launch. These two pieces. All right, I have basic white, look at that tag, and early espresso, the little tag reinforcer. I love a tag reinforcer because it's a great way to add a pop of an accent color. And a lot of times for me, I like that little pop of early espresso. I think it's dramatic. So that's what we've got going on here. And we're just gonna pop that on. And now we got the cutest little tag, right? Tags are always welcome. But let me show you. This die set is called Pattern Tags. And, oh, I put it all the way at the end of the table. Let me grab it. It's called Pattern Tags. And it is, how many dies in this set? 6? 6 dies in this set. You get the solid one and the reinforcer. But then look at this great quilt pattern. It cuts out, so you get the negative. And then you could layer, like, see, a red one of this over a white tag. Or you could just leave it with the holes cut for a little extra drama. And then there's pine boughs and like a candy cane stripe. And then look at the cutie little bow. And it comes with a second one, so you can turn it into a double bow. You know I love a double bow. All right, so that's the pattern tags, and that one's coming soon. Let's put that one back aside there. Now we can glue down this piece because we're going to glue down this piece also. All right, little liquid glue. Love it. Yeah, I think that's about good, give or take. Maybe a little crooked. That's what I love about the liquid glue, guys. My eyes are on crooked. I haven't told you that in a long time, but they're on crooked. So liquid glue allows me to back away a little bit and make sure. All right, then I'm just gonna leave the stitch of the tag showing at the bottom and center that. All right, we're getting there. It's starting to look like shortcut card sketch number 19, don't you think? All right, then a little bit of stamping here for a minute. I'm gonna put this aside. Up there seems a good enough spot. I've got Darling Duckling and Pecan Pie and Early Espresso. A little bit of basic white cardstock and a Stampin' Pierce mat because Tractor & Company is photopolymer. I guess I should put that so that the Stampin' Up isn't upside down, right? It's like putting the stamp on the envelope upside down. All right, let's get our hay. Hey! I know, right? Who can even? I love anything punny, you guys. Hay and hay. Get it? Hay. All right. There. And then my chicken is pecan pie. I just re-inked pecan pie, so hopefully this will be nice and cute. Oh, cute.
All right. What I did.
Then, it's always an adventure, right? Let me show you this one really quick. I have a banner from Stylish Shapes. It's the short, skinny one. And we're gonna put hay on there, hay, because we can. Okay, so the chicken and the hay, that's what got me. That, like, I can't even, you guys. We're putting it all the way to the right because we got a little flower embellishment to share the tag. That's it for the stamping. This card comes together pretty fast because, of course, with Tractor & Company, we've already talked about the awesome dies. So we can die cut out those two images. Before I die cut my chicken, though, I'm going to add a quick touch of color. All right, just simple. I have Early Espresso, Darling Duckling, and Real Red Stampin' Blend, or Stampin' Rights. You want to get those while you can. They are being discontinued by Stampin' Up, but they will last you a long, long time and are an amazing quality. I'm sad that they're going, honestly, but they make it very easy to just add the comb, the beak, the eyeball onto that chicken. And now instead of just pecan pie, it's got some character. See that? You see that. It's got character. All right, let's get that die cut out. But before I grab my Stampin' Gun emboss machine, I want to take a peek at comments. So if you got something to say, now's the time. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thank you for joining me, even though it's not my usual schedule. We're definitely playing the catch-up game over here. Hey, Deirdre. Deirdre says, hello, everyone. So glad I caught you live. It's been a while. Hope everything is well with everyone. You too. I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, we have definitely had some issues at Kitchen Table Stamper, but we're getting better. I had some time off this weekend, which was really nice. We got it in our heads, us Alvarez's, that we were going to have cheeseburgers on Sunday night. So we piled all 6 of us, Banjo included, into Desi's Honda CRV. So imagine 6 of us, 5 very adult people, and a dog in a car. And we went to Wisconsin to get cheese for our cheeseburgers. It was a fun adventure, I have to say. We had a good time. It was a little crazy. We stopped at the Pleasant Prairie Outlets and got a couple of little things for Gideon because he goes back to school on the 4th. Tomorrow's tomorrow. What do you guys call that? 2 sleeps? 2 sleeps and he goes back to school. If you want to know how unhappy he is about it, just ask him. But I can't say I blame him, you know. I don't know. School's hard, but he's going to be all right. It's his junior year, and so that's pretty crazy. I can't believe it. Can't believe it's September, and I can't believe my baby is a junior in high school. We are also looking into driving school for him, so it's been quite a shock to my system. I woke up this morning and it was September. I guess I woke up yesterday, it was September. I just didn't think about it yesterday. I thought about it today. This year is just flying by. All right, we've got our little chicken and our hay. Can't even. You guys got to know. Like, we're packing Tractor and Company Stamp and Stick packets, and we're doing Tractor and Company shortcut card sketch number 19 today. The whole day is going to be me going, hey, hey, can you hand me the trimmer? Hey, got that bag packed? Hey, is that spreadsheet where it's supposed to be? It's going to be all day long. You're welcome. Okay, so, and then the best part is sometimes I can get Jan to do it too, and that's when it's really fun. All right, so 2 more little pieces. This is a 1/2 inch circle punched out of Early Espresso. This little flower is the Petal Park Builder Punch. I had used the Petal Park Builder Punch for Turtle and Company Card Club, and it never quite got pulled off the shelf. I had auditioned a bunch of Darling Duckling flowers for Turtle and Company. We ended up doing them in Sweet Sorbet because Strawberry Slush wasn't available when we were getting it ready. Right. But I had Sweet Sorbet. So we ended up using Sweet Sorbet flowers, but I had a bunch of Darling Duckling ones that I was thinking were going to be part of Turtle and Company. So this was just sitting in my scraps. And I save them all because you just never know when it's going to come in handy. And you probably do too. But if you're making this one and you can't go and buy the Petal Park Builder Punch, but you can go ahead and find another little flower die or punch or something. I want to put, because it's a Early Espresso Flower Center. I'm going to use one of these black dimensionals. I think it looks kind of fun, but like you can't see the white from the side then. But for my chicken, I'm going to use a regular mini dimensional. I like having both, and Halloween's coming, so throw a pack of black dimensionals on your next order. You won't be sorry. They come in handy. All right, I need some liquid glue for my hey. Hey there, hey. I'm going to just stick that right on the tag. Let's make sure that it's low enough by auditioning our little chicken. Yeah, she's cute there. So we can burnish those down. A little more hay, like the word kind of hay. Get that on there. I like that. I think that's pretty good placement. And this guy needs a glue dot really fast. With a shortcut card sketch, the design comes together really fast. And there's that. Now, I've got a little cowgirl going on here. I'm gonna knock it up another notch with some cowgirl glam. These are the purple adhesive backed sequins. You might have gotten these during Celebration. You might not have gotten these during Celebration. Stampin' Up! Has recently put them in the last chance category, and they are still there at a discount price. So if you've got this designer series paper, what's this one called? Impressions of Bloom? Is that what this one's called? Do you remember? Impressions of Bloom, I think. These glam purple adhesive, these go awesome with that designer series paper. So check it out in the last chance. There's some neat stuff. Some of it is some Celebration stuff that you might have missed. There's a refresh not too long ago. When's the next refresh, you guys?
10/1.
October 1st is the next refresh. So, but the last refresh wasn't that long ago. And so there's some neat stuff. There's some neat stuff on there, and some of it is Celebration stuff you may or may not have missed, or maybe you just want to stock up on them because they're thin. They don't add any bulk. They don't add any weight, but they sure do add a lot of cowgirl glam, don't you think? All right, then we're gonna get this new linen thread. I've got Early Espresso and Old Olive linen thread. This will be available tomorrow. I love this, and what I really love about this one, you guys, is it's 2 rolls, and it's 15 yards. So did we determine that was 15 yards altogether or 15 yards each? They're each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so really a great deal and super useful. So there's the Old Olive we're going to do this time because that was the one that was on top. And we're going to give that a little snip. The one thing I did notice about it is it's kind of like this one came from that Nest of Winter suite. Is that what that suite was called? That one was the Earth Tones, Neutral Tones linen thread. So I noticed that these colored linen threads, they don't really hold their curly cute tails quite as much as the regular linen thread does. But that's about the only difference I've noticed, and the colors are really great. So check that one out if you join us for the paper sampler at either of the sketch levels, the regular PDF level or the concierge level with laminated sketches. Then you will receive a package of this Old Olive Early Espresso linen thread. All right, let me get my sketch back in there. There you go. You can see a little different, but not much. Great place to jump in. Little creative twist, right? Let's get a glue dot. I rolled it up on the end of my take your pick tool because it's not so little. We'll put that rolled up glue dot right on the knot. Then we'll bring that to our tag and stick that on there. And there it is, you guys. Shortcut card sketch number 19, Hey edition. Before I let you go, if you have purchased Stampin' Up! Products from me or added the products on to your August Card Club for Cool People, then you have received our Whimsy workshop for August. This tutorial is available in the Kitchen Table Stamper store right now. Let me show you really quick. Okay, so what is a Whimsy workshop? Well, Angie Judah and I come together to produce the Whimsy workshop. The Whimsy workshop is a resource for you. It's a PDF class, and we make 2 projects, 1 box and 1 card. Each one of us does. We use the same designer series paper because it makes for a beautiful Whimsy workshop, but it also shows different ways that you can use that designer series paper, right? Then included in the Whimsy workshop PDF is an exclusive card doodle, so a sketch that you can collect, and an exclusive Twinkle Treat, a box template that you can collect. So each month, these 2 are the same box, decorated different, and these 2 are the same card sketch, just a little bit different application. So you can purchase the Whimsy workshops. There are currently 8 of them that we've done, January through August 2025, and it's a great way to support this channel. If you place an order with me, Marisa Alvarez at stampinup.net, in the month of September, then you will receive our September Whimsy workshop. That one's still in the process of planning, but I'll show you some sneak peeks as soon as we've got that available for you. But August, if you placed an order with me or added supplies, the bundle onto your Card Club class packet last month, you should have this. We sent it Friday. If you don't, let us know. If you would like to purchase it, it's available in the Kitchen Table Stamper store right now. It's a great way to support the the blog, our business, support me, and grow your sketch collection too, because you'll be getting the card doodles out of the Whimsy workshops. All right. So if you guys have any questions about anything Whimsy workshop, paper sampler, today's project, your orders, anything I can do to help you stay crafty, you can email Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com and shop Stampin' Up 24/7. Or to join, MarisaAlvarez.stampinup.net, then just click where you want. You want to join? You want to shop? And we just really appreciate all the ways that you support the channel. If you know somebody who would like this content, share, tag somebody. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me on a Tuesday. What's the chicken's name? I don't know. I've been thinking about what was the name that I said, oh, I wish I had a chicken called? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It looks like my Poppy. It looks like my Corn Pop and my Poppy. So maybe she'll just have to be Poppy. I know she needs a good name. She sure does. I'll let you know how that evolves. But she looks like my Poppy. That's just the way I stamped her, though, because you could stamp her to look like Clementine or Blanche or any of them. Jan says, I love the Whimsy workshop so much, and it's a great resource. I'm glad you love it, my friend.
Post of mine.
Check out the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social if you want to see what Jan did with our Whimsy workshop tutorial. If you like Jan's alternatives for Stampin' Stick and Card Club, go check out what she did with the Whimsy workshop. You can see her projects in the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social. Come join us there. Kathy says, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I tuned in. I never understood the Whimsy workshop. Thank you. There you go, Kathy. It's just a little something that Angie and I do. It's really as a thank you for our Stampin' Up customers. It's the gift with purchase. We're struggling to keep our heads above water, so they're coming out late. But we've managed to pull one out every month. And so each month, if you place an order, then you get the PDF, My Treat. I send it to you by email. But if you're maybe your own demonstrator, you have a demonstrator you love, they're available in the store for $9.95. And it's a usually 13, 14, 15 page tutorial with 2 boxes, 2 cards. The 2 cards use 1 sketch. The 2 boxes use 1 template. And we each do a set for you. So it's a lot of fun.
It is.
Jan says it is a lot of fun. Vicky says, I'm headed to my craft room soon. Ooh, I hope all the creative juices are flowing now, Vicky. That's what I'm doing in a minute. I got to get some thank you cards in these tractor packets. We're going to send out mail. What you guys can also do, we talked about mail days around Kitchen Table Stamper are falling down into every other Monday and the 20th of the month. If we do more than that, or if we've been posting on all of our social medias our mail day graphic. And we've been posting that on the blog sometimes too, so you can look out for that. And that's how we're trying to keep you in the loop of when things are going out. So look out for the mail day graphic on social media too, if you're looking for anything to come out from us. Deirdre says, I like that the threads are coming out in different colors. Me too. I wish that Stampin' Up would get some of the real basic, like Early Espresso and Olive, and just keep them as part of the regular lineup, because this is such an easy way to add awesomeness to a card and not mess with your mailability. It's not thick, it's not heavy, it's just a great element for putting cards in the mail, because that's what we need to do. We need to stamp, stick, and send, right? Stacy Ray says, hey, missed you, my friend. Stacy, you are my people. Thanks for playing along. I'm glad you're here. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me on a Tuesday. I will be back Thursday with the Stampin' Stick card class. If you missed that at the beginning, Stampin' Stick card class is Tractor and Company. And these are the cards. But of course, you can check out the replay, or Thursday you can check out for alternatives, because you don't have to do tractors. But I'll see you Thursday with Tractor and Company. And I'm going to be really right honest with you. I have no idea what I'm doing on Friday. I'm sure there's something on my calendar, and I got to get through Tuesday first. But I'll see you Thursday with Tractor and Company. And by then I should know better what we're doing on Friday. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Have a great Tuesday. I'll see you Thursday.